girls don't like good guys. Now, let me break this down. A girl is a female child. It doesn't matter how old she is. She could be 30 years old and be a girl. She's immature. And you're asking her to be attracted to a good guy, a man who's righteous, who puts food on the table, has a great job, works hard, invests in himself and into his body and into his mentality. You're asking for her to be attracted to a man that she doesn't even know how to serve or even understand. Which is why these girls like bad guys, because a bad guy is a man of poor quality. Because most likely she's of poor quality too. She doesn't bring anything to the table, so they are attracted to one another. So, fellas, there's nothing wrong with you when you're saying, well, why don't girls like me? Am I too much of a good guy? No, you're just attracting the wrong type of female. You're trying to attract a child mentally when you should be trying to attract a woman, one who has the same qualities or standards as you, so you all can attract to each other.
I be feeling sorry for these nice guys. Like, I really do. Like, do you really think that bitches don't fuck with nice guys because they're too nice? Like, bitches want guys to be nice to them. We want that. You think that we fuck with bad boys because they're bad? No. No bitch wants a nigga who's always in the streets and in trouble. Nobody wants that. The realization is we don't fuck with nice guys because nice guys can't.
Tell us the truth!
Off work, I'm on my way home, and I see my fucking car that I paid for in this driveway of this house. And who, my girlfriend, is upstairs with this fucking guy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You just told me that you liked him, didn't you? You like him, right?
Okay, bye.
How many times have you been here? How many times have you been here?
Bye.
Look at that, man. He doing all that. She told that fool, okay, bye. She like, okay, bye. All he look at how emotional he is, and just look at this look of exasperation on her face. She just want him to go so she can go back upstairs with the man she want to be with. They live together. She is driving the car he pays for. She don't want to be with him, but he won't let her go. So she got to go live her life in the car that he paid for because he's trying to pay the woman to stay. This is a prime example of a man who is trying to keep a woman who don't want to be with him no more. If a woman don't want to be with you, man, get the hell on somewhere.
I'm gonna go ask him. I'll go ask him.
Stop.
Move. Hey.
And what? I didn't fucking know you. She fucking told me you. I'm fucking telling you, please.
How many times has she been here, and when was the last time?
She was here yesterday. But we never fucking slept together, man.
When else?
She showed me over Boston Pizza a few fucking times when I fucking broke my leg. She's never slept here. I swear to God.
You've been making out and everything.
We've made out. That's it. I fucking tell you.
She told you that we were done, right?
She told me you guys are fucking done. That I wouldn't do this to you. I told her that. I told her I would never be done with you if I knew you guys were together. I told her that.
Bree,
We were done.
what do you have? What do you have to say to me? What do you have to say to me? Seriously. What do you have to say to me?
I'm genuinely sorry.
That you're genuinely sorry for cheating again.
I like him.
You're cheating.
Listen, for cheating again. For cheating again. And then she said, I like him. Like she is trying to transition away from this dude, but he won't let her. But this is what happens. You have allowed this woman to trap your energy, to drain all of it. And let me tell you what happens. When the woman drains your energy, you can't leave her alone because you feel complete when you're with her. She has all of your energy. And so when you're with her, you feel whole. And when she goes away, you feel empty because all of your energy is with her now. And when a woman takes all of your energy, she don't give you nothing back. You cannot allow yourself to become closely intertwined with a woman who is not giving you any femininity, man. The exchange for your masculinity is femininity. If she's not showing you that, giving you that, here's how it goes. I keep explaining this. Masculinity makes femininity grow. It makes femininity flourish. Femininity makes masculinity stronger. Now, not if you take the femininity into you, but her femininity makes your masculinity stronger, which makes her femininity flourish even more. That's the balance of a relationship. And there is no balance in this one. And many of you men are in the same types of relationship where there is no balance.
Again.
Stop.
You've been with me for how many years? We live together. We have a dog together.
I've been trying to leave, Keegan.
I've been trying to leave. That fool said we have a dog together. So here's what you have to understand, man. When a woman is trying to leave you, you are being a simp trying to keep the bra. You cannot do it, man. It makes no sense. So you got to keep in mind, man, that your life is in a toilet bowl if this is your scenario. Your life is in a full-fledged toilet bowl if this is your scenario. You can't afford to live this life, man. So let's finish this one up.
I hope you're fucking happy now. I seriously hope you do.
Okay, bye.
I hope this was fucking worth it.
Man, she keep telling that fool, okay, bye. She's hoping, let me tell you what, she's hoping that this is the time that he finally gets it. But he's not going to get it.
2 steps forward if both of your parents are still married. Take 2 steps forward if you grew up with a father figure in the home. Take 2 steps forward if you had access to a private education. Take 2 steps forward if you had access to a free tutor growing up. Take 2 steps forward if you've never had to worry about your cell phone being shut off. Take 2 steps forward if you never had to help mom or dad with the bills. Take 2 steps forward if it wasn't because of your athletic ability, you don't have to pay for college. Take 2 steps forward if you never wondered where your next meal.
No!
There is only one way to be intimate with a woman. There's only one way you should even be considering having sex with a woman. There's only one way, and it is like a savage, like an animal, in an animalistic way. I created the term savage pack to define how you should be intimate with a woman. You have to have a certain mindset in order to pursue this outlook. You can't even think about the savage pack if you don't have the mindset that women were put here for the purpose of pleasing and assisting you. Your ass just listening for entertainment if that's not your mindset. Because you can't do this if you believe it's your responsibility to please her as opposed to it being her responsibility to please you. So the first thing you must understand is that her body is your playground. See, let me explain something to you that men really don't understand. Making love has nothing to do with sex. Making something is building something, creating something, promoting something, initiating something. That's how you make something. So when you're talking about making love, you make love with all that non-sexual stuff you do. You understand what I'm saying? When you're out to dinner, when you're whining and dining, when she laid up on your Netflix and chilling, when you're talking to her on the phone, when you're texting her in the middle of the day, those are the things you make love with. Those are the things that initiate love, that create love, that manage love, that motivate love, that perpetuate love. Sex ain't about love. Sex is about pleasure. It ain't your job to be trying to make love to the punani, man. You got to punish it. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make it to where, man, she, no matter how much she want it, she can't take no more, man, because she can barely even wipe herself when she go take a pee, man. That's what you trying to do. You know I'm not telling you, man, not to go in there and just go crazy on a woman that's unaroused. But what I am telling you is once the festivities begin and the arousal is there, you don't go in there playing no games, man, trying to do no romance shit, man. That ain't the time for romance. You romance her when you eating dinner with her. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the time for romance. That's the time for backbreaking. That's the time for the savage pack, homie. And I'm going to tell you, man, a lot of the time, you'll think that women like that because when they hear about it on a movie or see it on a movie or read it in a book, it seems like they like it. They do until they do it. And they realize that it's not satisfactory. That's how a beta male simp mangina is intimate with this woman, man. That's what a beta male simp mangina does. It's just, I just want her to feel good. That's sucker talk, man. I mean, okay, you want her to feel good, fine, but she need to feel good in the process of making you feel good because pleasing you is her job. That is what she should be focusing on. And that's the reality of it. So the bottom line is this, man. This is what we must understand about this. She wants you to dominate her. She wants you to dominate her. Now, she ain't going to teach you how to dominate her. She ain't going to show you how to dominate her. If you submit to her, she ain't going to tell you, no, 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 don't submit to me. Let me submit to you. No, she ain't going to tell you that because, listen, control is a drug to women, man. Control is an addiction. Only time a woman doesn't get control is if your ass don't give her control. If you give her control, believe me, she's going to capitalize on it. You understand what I'm saying? There is at no point is a woman going to relinquish control that you give her and say, no, 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 now. I don't want to have that control. I can't take that control from you. You're the man. You take. A woman is not going to tell you that. You give her control, man, she going to take it and she going to embrace it and she going to brag to her friends about it. And she going to talk about you to the man who controlling her when she leaves home. You understand what I'm saying? So all that after seven stuff, you know what I'm saying? When you going to give her the moon, the stars, the trees, the ocean and the mountains and all that, man, yeah, you're going to do all that. And then you're going to make passionate love to her, man. You're going to, this, you got to understand this. One of the most popular R&B groups of the 90s was Silk. And they made songs like Freak Me, Baby, Meeting in My Bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? The old boy wasn't talking about, they was talking about freaking, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what women like, man. Her fantasies never involved that treat her like a princess shit. She's like, man, you'll be surprised at the type of things that women want. And the thing is, if you don't know these things, it's because you too damn gentle with them. It's because you too nice. It's because you too gentle. It's because you're all types of things that makes a woman say, okay, I'm not going to show my true self to him. You understand what I'm saying? This is why so many men are shocked by the nature of women, because they always pedestalize women. And if you put her on a pedestal and treat her like a queen, no woman on the planet is going to say,
now wait a minute now. I am not a queen. You should not be treating me like a queen. There are some things about me that you don't know. Don't you dare pedestalize me. I don't deserve it.
no woman is going to tell you that. She going to let your beta male cook self sit right there. Go ahead, put her on that pedestal. Go ahead, treat her like a queen. Go ahead, treat her like an angel. And then all the while, she going to be coming over here with the alpha done daughter. And then she going to be just getting straight smutted out. You know what I'm saying? All types of things. Hell, some of the things she want to do shock me. And I'm well prepared for whatever she's going to do. But some of the things, I'd be like, damn, she nasty, boy. Woo. I start hearing Vanity singing in my ear, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the things you must understand, man, that when you think you've got a good girl because she doesn't do any of those freaky things, it is simply because she doesn't do those things with you. But trust me, if she hasn't done those things with another man, it's simply because she has not come across that alpha who makes her throw caution to the wind. You know what I'm saying? The alpha energy makes a woman throw caution to the wind. And so, yes, there are going to be some things that she's going to do with me before she come back and kiss you on the lips. So, remember, her fantasy never involved that treat her like a princess foolishness. It's more like just do whatever you want to do to her. She want to be ravished. She want to feel some pain with her pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I tell women all the time when I meet them, man, they be like, well, men just be lying and they be, and I don't want to be hurt. I say, look, shot, I ain't going to cause you no pain. You know what I'm saying? No more than the pain you like mixed with your pleasure. You know what I'm saying? As much pain as you can take with your pleasure, then that's going to be the pain threshold I'm going to hold you to. Other than that, you ain't going to worry about no pain from me, shawty. You know what I'm saying? Just know that whenever you get pain from me, it's going to be overshadowed by pleasure. You know what I'm saying? Now, there will be pain, but it'll be overshadowed by pleasure. You understand? These are the type of things I say to women, man. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you keep it 100 with them like this, man, you have to understand, man, that this is what a woman wants. And listen, you know good and damn well now, I know somebody somewhere, probably ain't even talking in the chat, but some beta male simp man Johnny playing in the background right now, ear hustling, ain't saying nothing in the chat, ain't liked the video or nothing, sitting back saying, well, see, that's the problem. Y'all always worry about what women want. Let me tell you something about what women want. What women want is only significant for one reason. And it is significant, but it's only significant for one reason. Because when you know what she wants, you know how to manipulate her to get her best performance out of her in whatever aspect of life and whatever aspect of interaction that you're trying to have with her. If you don't know the buttons to push, you don't know how to push the damn buttons. You understand? It's kind of like this. If I give you a phone and say, call Lawrence D. Adams. If you don't know his number, you can hit all the damn buttons on there you want to, but you ain't gonna never call him. You got it, man. It might take you 10 years to look up and hit Lawrence D. Adams' number if you just mash your buttons. But if I give you his number and tell you to hit him, bam, 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 you can hit him 10 numbers straight, no mistakes. You just hit the 10 numbers. It's the same thing with women, man. You got to look at women like a calculator. You got to look at her like that, man. There are certain buttons that you push, man, that maneuver her to do the things that you want her to do. And so when we talk about the things that women want, I'm telling you things that women want that you need to know in order to manipulate her to do the things you need her to do, want her to do. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we make this shit simple enough. Another thing is this, man. If you prize her body, you can't hit her with the Savage Pack. If you prize her body, if you look at a woman and say, man, she got a perfect body, precious body, man. You know, man, I don't even want to, she ain't got no marks on her, man. She ain't got blah. If you looking at her from her like that, man, when you validating her in your mind like that, you're not going to be able to hit her with the Savage Pack because you don't want to hurt her body. You don't want to put any blemishes on her body. She's so amazing. She's so tender. And she's like fine china. You don't use her. You just put her in the cabinet for show. That's the way you viewing them, man. If you view women like that, man, this Savage Pack thing ain't for you, man. You just go on back over there and go get you one of those little position charts. So you look at all the different ways, man, you can go down on them. Because that's what you going to do. You understand what I'm saying? Now, listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not telling you at all that there's anything wrong with anything you do to a woman. I know I talk about it sometimes, give men a hard time about it, man, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I got homies, man, that they'll do anything to a woman. Like, literally, these dudes would do anything to her body, man. Anything that they think of. But they don't do it because they feel obligated to. Just in the heat of the moment, once the passion get to flowing, they just don't hold back. They just go where they gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Man, these boys told me about some things they've done, and I'd be like, all right, cuz, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing.